Here we go. Now, mission number 2.
After the quick victory obtained, we need to proceed according to the planned strategy. We will take the goblins by surprise to the south to prevent them from joining forces in the center. The scouts informed us that the enemy has founded 3 villages in the area. We shall prevent them from entrenching. We shall annihilate them.
Alright, here we go. Let's start it. Alright, we are gonna have to place our army. We first have to take this bridgehead, and as Marcus is extremely strong, we will just put him here, also our strongest infantry. Now our archers we want to put here because they have a range of 3 and they may be able to even shoot down from this side of the river a few of the enemy units. Especially if we check these guys, they only have a range of 2 while our archers have a range of 3, and of course the melee units cannot even reach them yet. So there is a great opportunity to take out a few units already from afar with our archers, and that's what we're going to do. It's always very important also in which direction we place a unit.
Yes, my liege.
So we face the enemy and we do not get flanked from the side or from behind. And we start with the first turn.
This will be almost too easy. Goblins are weak and undisciplined. I expect a fast and decisive victory.
Commander, what Julius says about the goblins is true, but do not underestimate their strength in the forest. And this river could cause us some difficulty during the advance. Moreover, and I am reluctant to admit it, even among the goblins, there are formidable warriors.
Alright. Okay, then let's see how formidable they are. We flank the first unit with Marcus and try to destroy it. Yes. Well done. Here we go. Comes our human infantry and we fire the first shots here at this defender there in their village. Nice, a critical hit, so you can see really the random factor and the dice roll is a very, very big element of that game. Now, we will do the first time forced march, just to reach these slingers, because in melee combat they should be weak enough exactly to take them out in only 1 turn. Alright?
Yes, my liege.
Let's bring in the next unit with forced march, even though we have attack and defense penalties, but we can just move in quickly. And we end the first turn. Alright, these guys are fortifying. You can see it there in the symbol. You can always do that when you do not move, as I explained before. And of course we keep on moving in with our little army now over here, take them out, send a group here and send a group here. Again, we have to take care that we do not conquer all the targets with the yellow marking, because then the scenario is already over. We also want to have the bonus target, which is here, with the blue marking. Alright, let's bring in Marcus again. He's our strongest guy, usually can just take guys head on and take them still out, and that's what we try. Alright, he couldn't take them out, but he could weaken them quite a bit, and we can already take this place.
The battle is turning in our favor, Commander. This village is ours.
Right. And take out the slinger again, come on.
Yes, my liege.
Let's take out the slinger. In melee combat, even our weakest infantry unit is able to take them out. Here we go. And these guys are weakened anyways already. Now we still bring in this guy. That's why we didn't want to fight here from the river or from the bridge, because it has a very big defense penalty. Now let's shoot at these slingers, and 1 shot should be enough to usually take them out, because they're pretty weak. And this unit already demoralized, and we can end the next turn. Let's see what the enemy does. Somehow it's still very passive, but that is also a kind of tutorial. Later missions are really much tougher. I can already tell that by XP. These first ones are very easy, but later on we have to face much harder battles. So it's not as easy as it's just shown here. This is just to get used to the game, I guess. Okay, we're gonna take out the slinger here with another flanking attack. And we have a first achievement, which is giving us, I don't know what that is, whatsoever. Alright, now we bring in Marcus here to take out that village there, and we bring in another infantry unit here, one of the light infantry unit. Now we have to face this infantry unit this way, because an attack should come from this way as also from this way, so we do not get flanked. And we move in this human infantry here.
Who is the target?
Now these guys will already try to soften up this target. They're entrenched in the city, so we have to take care that they're weak enough so we can take the city next turn. And the turn. Alright. Again, later on, enemies are much stronger and much more active than they are right now here. That is just a beginner's mission, and it just shows a little bit how the game is working. Now, we move in with Marcus now as quickly as possible. The problem is just we cannot do forced march, so it's taking quite a while.
Yes, my liege.
And we bring in the other human infantry as well, and also we change the way it is facing, and here we go. Now, this unit healed itself. That was a recovery that all our units can do too, so we shoot at it first, and then we can take this village just like so.
Long live Adamantia!
Yeah, without any losses, that was very important. Now we can go for this very weakened goblin infantry and take it out, hopefully. Oh no, still alive. That's amazing. This unit survived. Let's go for the unit then with the archer, and it's taken out. By the way, if a unit is demoralized, if it does not get a moral bonus again, due to some kind of action, it will not be able to attack anymore for the rest of the battle. So one has to be very careful not to risk that any of our units are getting demoralized. Otherwise we cannot use them at all anymore. And we end the turn. Alright, that was a nice flanking attack from the goblins. Now they are active. Uh-oh, and they're really going for this one human infantry. That is pretty tough. Not so good for us, but still not dangerous enough. They could have moved out all of the units, which they will do later. Later on they're much more aggressive and effective. But not yet in this scenario, so we do not have to take care so much of it. We can even split our force as we're doing it right now. And anyways, we just took all the slingers. They also were kind of showing us a weak spot like that. Now we can move in here and shoot some more. Alright, nah, I wish I could undo this action because I wanted to do a forced march to move in actually here to be in reach, but that is too late for now. Now we will flank this guy here so he cannot harm our other infantry more, and these guys can heal themselves, so that's fine. And now we can move in for the slingers and destroy them head on. At least they're demoralized. They're not destroyed, but they're demoralized, so that is already good. Together with our archers we for sure take that settlement soon enough. And the turn. Alright, they just recovered, but that won't save them. We are way too strong. That was a very nice hit from our archer. And can he shoot from here too? Should be possible. 3 tiles? Maybe because he's in the river. He's not capable of doing so. Now we flank one more time from a more defensive position, and this time this slinger is taken out. Great. Ready, move in one unit here. We change the facing. So we can take out that unit next time with the help of our archers, while our Marcus is so strong he can just head-on charge these guys and take them out all by himself. We could still bring in this unit by support, but I guess he won't need it anymore. Next turn should be the last turn for both of these units, and so we should be able to take all of these settlements.
Yes, my liege.
Which is just awesome. We end the turn. And... okay... healing himself. So, another charge head-on from Marcus. We have some special abilities, by the way. This is a morale, this is a recovery, and this is offensive military tactics. That's only for other units around. So we just charge one more time head-on. Okay, we did some damage, but not taken out yet. Now, let's charge with our other infantry. Oh, we're running a little bit out of turns.
Who is the target du jour?
But good, we took this one here.
Bless you, Commander. Those horrible creatures were treating us like animals and were kidnapping our daughters. The nightmare is finally over. Glory to the Empire.
Alright.
Yes, my liege.
Let's bring in this unit. We wouldn't attack with this unit this turn yet, but if we need to take out this unit in here, then we will do it next turn.
Who is the target du jour? Who is the target du jour?
We end the turn. Enemy turn. And my last turn to achieve an epic victory. Should be no problem now to take this unit out. Marcus should actually do it, and he's doing it, and that's
Luck
it.
seems to follow you, Commander. But winning is what matters after all.
Yeah.
Stunning victory, Commander. We have defeated the goblins, and now we shall bring the fight to the trolls.
Alright. And another epic victory again. Later on, scenarios are much tougher. This is just a little show how it works. And so we just end it here. We can now level up our guys. For example, Marcus has a lot of special abilities, which are of course very nice. But we won't do all of this stuff now. To show you a little bit how the game works. By the way, there's a cemetery. If we lose that unit, if it was leveled up many times, and get it back. And of course we can recruit more now. There's a very attractive unit here. Human cavalry and more human infantry.